Driving Empire just released a new update today, Friday 2026. And in this new update, there is a total of 14 new boats, ranging from a $50 million Lumina super yacht to the free Racing Tide jet skis and the Solara 24X. Of course, the new update came out for licensed boats, all these boats and everything. A new marina, new boat dealership, new racing hub, and new buildings. They also added fishing in the trailer. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but they added fishing. They also added water physics, water crates, essentially what I said earlier in a previous video about how there was going to be a water robbery. Hence why they added the... Let me go back. The Enforcer X, which is a police... Yeah, the Enforcer and then the Enforcer X, which are police boats. A new luxury game pass, a water fun game pass, the new super yacht, and then here are all the boats. Then we have a banana towable, the double banana towable, the donut towable, the windsurfing board, the sofa tube, spinning tube, the flying fish towable, the parasail, the ducky tube, and the flamingo tube, and then the pizza floaty. Here we go. When you join the server, right next to you, it'll say new boat dealership. Oh yeah, this is also new. Yeah, so almost everything here changed. This part of the map is completely different. Let me get a better view. Yeah, these buildings. Wait, no, they none of this was here before earlier. None of it was here before earlier. This whole section, the racing hub got redesigned. So of course all the races are here. It's just that it's in a new building and not in like that huge open area it was before. They added the NASCAR race, which I'm pretty sure was there before, and this dome, which I have no idea what it's for, and a whole bunch of buildings everywhere. Like, oh, in the change logs, they added that they're gonna be putting apartments, which I hope will be buyable. No way! The ad trucks are back. They're back. And you can drive them. Abysmally slow, never mind. But yes, those are drivable now. And here is the new marina. In a previous video, I predicted that this was going to be a hotel. Completely wrong. I also predicted that that area was going to be remodeled. Completely wrong. And I will admit that. But here you go. We have the new marina. Water everywhere. Like, the water got changed. And if I'm not mistaken, you can swim in the water. So now, instead of, like, forcing you to get killed every time or respawn every time, you can swim now. They also added these, which are pretty cool, if I'm not gonna lie. You get a free jet ski, which is really cool. For some reason the boats have nitro. I don't understand how that's supposed to work. Of course, you know, the marina part everywhere. Now this begs the question, what happened to the old marina? I will check there in a second, but for now I can't get up. There you go. There's an ATM here. Here's where you can go fishing. You grab a fishing rod and you sell the fish here. Let me test how this works. I don't even know. Okay, there isn't necessarily any difficulty to it. You just sit there, put the rod in the water, and sell it. You get an abysmally low amount of money for it, so it's mostly just for hobby, you know? You can just sit there and do it. And now we go to the boats, which are plenty of them. You need a game pass for the yacht now. So if you were planning on buying it, you're gonna need a game pass. There's this free boat right here. Very nice. I like the color. And then there's a whole lot of stuff. There are seemingly 3 jet skis, 2 police like boats, a parasail, the racing ones, and then like 4 regular boats. Let's check the change logs. Where is it? Change logs. Okay, we already covered the vehicles, right? We covered the floaties. A lot of them. What is this? How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then there's, of course, the new boat dealership, the new racing hub area, which we covered already, the new marina, the new apartment buildings, which, if I'm not mistaken, they're still under construction, and then new buildings around the dealership island, which we did check earlier. Movable water. I assume what they mean by movable water is that the boats move how the water like happens, alright? And then the swimming ability, cover that. New trails for boats and water effects. Let's check that out, shall we? Where is it? Right here? This isn't very pleasant. Let's see. Yeah, they definitely added new boats, like the water physics. What is that? I assume this is where like you sell all your stuff. No, this is the cargo for the robberies. And of course you can sit and walk on the deck bay. Pretty nice. The fish here also model pretty well. I'll give them that. Simple fishing, security, outlaws can drive boats and bust water crates. We just covered that. Watch out though, security have a new ride. They have 2. The new game pass, luxury game pass for 399 Robux. You get the penthouse for free. I bought that yesterday. This infuriates me because I genuinely bought this a day or 2 ago and I spent so long grinding for it. It's crazy. You get the opportunity to purchase a super yacht, the 1967 Cadillac Eldorado, the 2012 Jaguar XKRS Coupe, the 2013 Cadillac XTS Limousine, the Land Rover Defender 110, Cadillac Escalade V, and the Aston Martin DBX S. And then the Water Fun Game Pass with the towables is 199 Robux. You get the parasail, you get the Flying Fish Inflatable, the Spinera Spinning Endless Ride Tub, and you can spawn 3 towables in public, 5 towables on private with the same aquatic vehicle. If you ask me, this update is pretty nice because I always felt boats did not get the recognition they deserve. Wait a minute. There we go. Boom. I like how it went under and over. Let's check houses. And like what makes me mad about Penthouse is that I could have saved hours of grinding by just buying a 500 Robux game pass. I didn't even check the floaties. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. Let's check for any new cars, maybe? New vehicles. No new vehicles. There it is. You get this car. You get... Where is it? This one. You get the opportunity to buy it, right? You get the opportunity to buy this one. You get the opportunity to buy this one. I almost bought it not too long ago. You get the opportunity to buy this one and this one. I overlooked it. And this is the last one. Honestly, I don't see the appeal to buy it, to be honest. I feel like it's too much in a sense. And let's go check out the floaty, shall we? I want to see how we can get the floaties, because I'm not seeing any floaties here. And then we go all the way over here. Oh, I don't know that. Here, you go here, and then you have the ability to get premium for this one, and this one. I was gonna get this one, but you know, premium and everything, Game Pass, I don't want to buy it. Boom! You get a duck to come around and everything. So it turns out it's not team, it's just, you know, floaties. And I think that's all for the update, to be honest. It's not really a lot to cover. There aren't any new cars. There are a ton of new boats, really. And, of course, the towables. Oh, what is this? This hasn't always been here, right? No way. Okay, there's a lot more for me to find out. So there is a new area over here. There's the whole, like, a beach section of the map near the house dealership. There's a bunch of the floaties, you know, like slides, the dock. Wait, no, this has always been here. I'm an idiot. More floaties. I can't really say whether or not it's been here the whole time, because I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. The boat dealership is still here. Yeah, the boat dealership is still here. The old dock is still here. Everything is still here. It's just that the main area has been transferred all over there. But, you know, other than that, there isn't really anything new in this part of the map. The section with the dealership, tons of new buildings, tons of new boats, new water physics, the towables. What a great update. I can't wait to spend all this time exploring the new area of the map. It's gonna be great. Alright, see you guys. Catch you in the next one. Like, subscribe for more. Have a good day. I'm not gonna scream today.